My face is oily. It's at the end of the day. My face is oily. It's at the end of the day. Hello, my name is Stacy and welcome to my channel. I make videos on fashion and styling, and today's video is going to be a fashion talk. So typically people talk about like what trends are out there, like fall and winter trends. You've seen probably a million videos of that nature. So I won't really go into that, but I will go into today the trends that I absolutely despise with a capital D. But before we get into that, because I want to make this a short video, let's get into my outfits of the day. Okay, so those of you who have followed me from Instagram, and I will insert my Instagram name there. You should be following me at Socially Staci J. If you are not, please go to IG and follow me. I would greatly appreciate that. I post pretty regularly on my outfits of the day. But today I am wearing a Who What Wear cardigan. I think they call this their grandma cardigan, which I absolutely love. I have it in this color, and there's also like a brownish tannish colorway, which I like. I will insert a photo of me wearing that above. But yeah, so I have that on. It's and this is, I guess, more of a lavender colorway. And then I also kind of paired it with my like mock croc black pants I got from H&M. I don't think I've shown you guys these pants, to be honest with you. I don't think I did. And then I think when I was gonna haul it, I didn't haul it because I don't think that they were available anymore, because you guys know H&M, you know, they don't keep things for long. Let's see if I can show you kind of. So yeah, so that's that. And I put on a pair of snake booties from Cote Gaia. So I was very cute today. I was very excited to wear a little cardigan, my little faux leather pants, because I think it broke 50 today. So, you know, I was excited. You know, we've been still in like the 80s, maybe to like the high 70s. We had not had sweater weather here, like maybe a day or so, you know, but I think right now we're getting a longer stretch. But I mean, it's time. It's November. So, okay, so today I'm going to talk about 4 trends that I absolutely hate. And I'm going to start off with the first one, probably my most hated trend. And you guys have probably heard me talk about this in some various form, either my blog post or either another video. And that's going to be the cropped sweater. I will insert photos to give you an example of what I'm talking about. But we're in the middle of a pandemic. I have a COVID body. Like, I know people have been working out. I understand it. They've had more time on their hands, but I've been taking my black ass to work. So therefore, I haven't had the time to work out. So I still have a COVID body. So I don't need a cropped cardigan. And I'm not even talking about just the typical, just, you know, cropped where you put on a pair of high-waisted pants, because that can be a cute look. You know, it makes it a little bit more convenient if you have a pair of high-waisted pants or jeans, and then you kind of have, you know, a cropped cardigan, so that you don't have as much to tuck in if you want to wear something tucked in or not. It can be a cute look. I'm not really talking about that, because I have plenty of those. I'm talking about the almost midriff sweaters, or sweaters that are so short, they do show your stomach, they show your navel, yet it's a full ass turtleneck, long ass, like wool, long sleeves, turtleneck. What are you doing? So I want all of this covered up, but this here, like, it doesn't make sense. What are we doing? They're showing us thin ones, they're showing us chunky ones. Like, I don't understand it. And Zara is like the grossest offender of this. I am so sick of it. And it's very discriminatory, because let me tell you something. I'm a little bit fluffy, but there are people who are a lot more fluffy than I am. And I just know that we don't want to be in those types of clothes. Like, what are you doing? It drives me nuts. I don't know if I just have more time on my hands, and this is something that I just haven't noticed this in years past. And I don't know what it is about this year that makes people think that we really want to wear these midriff cardigans and sweaters. Like, what are you doing? So that is my first despised trend of the season. My second trend of the season, and I know you guys are going to be like, what? But My second trend of the season that I absolutely hate are joggers. Sweatpants, joggers, sweatshirts, you know, whatever you want to call it. I'm starting to hate it. And let me tell you something. I do wear joggers. I was wearing joggers last year. I was wearing hoodies with like blazers and things like that. So it's not like I don't own joggers or I am anti-jogger as fashion, but it's getting out of hand. Like, it's getting completely out of hand. Like, if I'm going onto a website and I'm looking at, oh, what's new, and I click the little box that says, oh, these are our new ins, our new arrivals, and half of the new arrivals are joggers, like, I'm irritated because guess what? I'm still taking my ass to work. I have to work. I have to go into an office. I cannot wear jogging pants to work. So it's like, why? And I understand having a few here, a few. I get it. I understand it. I have them. I own joggers. But joggers are not fashion. I'm sorry. They're not fashion. And we need to stop acting like they are. I don't want to see half of your new assortment as joggers and sweatpants and sweat hoodies. I don't want to see it. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. And while we're at it, let's talk about these overpriced joggers. Like, sis, first of all, I can get a pair of Hanes joggers. I've watched those things 50 million times. At first, I was like, oh, they're a little bit, because I had bought some from Hanes well into the pandemic. And they were a little bit big because they only had a small, but they washed quite nicely and they did shrink to fit. And I've watched those things a million times and they look like $1 million. They are good quality. They are $10. So what makes your $40, $50 jogging pants worth $50? Especially at Zara. What cotton are you using, sis? What cotton are you using that makes it worth $50? And then they're not even the worst offenders. Oh, there are several people, several brands offering joggers $100, $200. Are you kidding me? Have you lost your mind? I am not. Not for something that I'm gonna sit around the house in. Absolutely not. I'm sick of it. Stop showing us joggers. We get it. You need joggers. People will look for joggers if they want them. That's not fashion. So stop trying to make it fashion. Stop it. It's not. Like, it's not. Okay. On to number three. Number three. Bucket hats. Need I say more? Number four, micro bags. Now listen, I've dragged macro bags before. Like, I've dragged them plenty of times, you know, either on my stories or blogs or whatever. So, and I mean, it's a cute moment. I get it. Yeah, it's cute. You can't put anything in it, but I'm still calling it a bag. I just don't know why we're calling them bags. I think that's the problem that I have with micro bags. I think that they are cute. They're a cute accessory. Cute. But it needs to be called an accessory and not a damn bag. And then the other thing that gets me about this is that a lot of times they're not describing them on their site as a micro bag. And God forbid there be no model, then you really can't tell, you know, how big the bag is. And let me tell you something. When I'm shopping, I don't want to do math. Not that kind of math anyway. I don't want to have to go in and look and see how many inches or centimeters or whatever it is, whatever, you know, type of metric it might be in. Who wants to do all that? You know, I just want to calculate how much I need to pay you at the checkout. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing less, nothing more. That's it. I'm sick of it. Like, stop calling it a micro bag. It is not. It is an accessory. Call it an accessory. Stop calling it a bag. They're cute, but they're not. If I cannot put anything in it, then that means that it's not a bag. That is the definition of a bag. So I think I'm just annoyed by this whole idea that we're still calling them handbags. They're still merchandising handbags. Like, I'm really really over it. I'm over it. And you know what? While we're at it, I'm going to give you a bonus one. So Zara. And I'm really having issues with Zara this season. I don't know. I kind of feel like they're not really giving me what I need. And I know some people love what they're doing, but for me, I'm like, you know what? It's very exclusive. Like, I feel like they're not really, you know, being inclusive when it comes down to like the fit. Their sizing has gotten a lot smaller than what it's been. And I'm kind of just over them right now. But let me tell you, the latest issue I have with them was their lingerie launch. So, you know, I do my little daily, you know, viewing of the Zara site, and they were like, oh, we have this lingerie that's launching. And, you know, they do like this little, I'm not gonna say little, it's like a huge marketing campaign that they usually shoot, you know, for whatever, you know, initiative that they are, you know, that they're trying to sell. I finally get a glimpse of the items, and I'm like, okay, because I need a little robe. I'm like, oh, I need a little robe. I can get me a cute little robe and some cute little, you know, pajamas or whatever. Because I mean, that's, you know, what I'm thinking that they're going to have. And they did have that. Those robes were $200. Those pajamas were like $150, $200. Maybe the top, sometimes just the pajama top would have been like $150. The pants were something, another price all together. And I'm like, what are you doing? And it was silk, and I get that it was silk, but I'm like, sis, like, why do you think that your Zara shopper is going to pay $200 for a robe? Like, I'm just trying to understand. Now, they had some things that were reasonable, like if you want to buy like a little bra set or a bralette or whatever. But those bras, I mean, they're not keeping these tatas up. Like, I can't wear that every day. Like, come on. So I'm like, just give me some lounge things. Give me something luxurious, something that I can kind of just link into and, you know, wear around the house and, you know, be somewhat fancy. But they want hundreds of dollars for these things. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Your price points are between $40 and $70. That's where 90% of their assortment lies. But yet, you can't release a robe that's affordable for the people that's buying all your other shit. I was just annoyed. So, you know, I don't know. I think I'm just annoyed with Zara altogether because I feel like they really haven't been bringing it for the everyday consumer, and I'm kind of tired of it. So that's it. So those are my, you know, I would say fashion gripes slash trends that I absolutely despise. So let me know in the comment section if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Feel free to disagree. No one has to agree with me. We're all friends here. We can all talk. And I do have another video coming up for you guys. I did buy some things from the Staci sample sale that they had online the other week. Shipping has been bad, but not as bad, to be honest with you, as bad as it wasn't as bad as H&M shipping has been recently. It took it a little over a week to ship, but I think it's supposed to be to me by the end of the week. So I think I'm going to film that unboxing on camera for you guys and upload it probably on Sunday. So look out for that. And thanks for watching. Have a good evening.